Welcome everyone to another episode of First Play. This time around, I was actually just browsing Facebook randomly and came across a post for a new Mega Man 3 hack. And I found one for My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Dr. Discord's Conquest. This is a hack of Mega Man 3, which I love the My Little Pony theme song in 8-bit in the background going on here. I'll let that kind of actually finish out before I even start the game. Now, I did actually boot this up very briefly before just to kind of make sure everything, of course, works. So, just like with all my first plays, that's really the only thing I've done. So, I chose Pinkie Pie first time, so I'll be picking Pinkie Pie again at the beginning here. I really like the main menu. They did really like the little hearts in the corners of each of the portraits. Now, from the review that I read, and I just wanted to make sure that the game was even, like, worth playing, or else I probably wouldn't have even read the review and just gone headfirst into it, but apparently it's all the ponies, or robot masters, that they're based off of are the same that they were in Mega Man 3. So they're going to play very similar to their Mega Man 3 counterpart, and playing, of course, the classic Mega Man games a lot. I know kinda some of the things, and I wanted to do them in a little bit of a random order, I thought, but then I was like, you know what, maybe I should just kind of get I don't know how tough they're going to be for me. So, I'm going to choose Pinkie Pie here to start off with, because that's what I chose last time, and Pinkie's awesome. So, the game plays, I have to admit right now, that the game plays really well. There's no real error, stuff that I've seen, at least at the very beginning of the game. We'll see as we get going, is there really kind of any problems with the overall mechanics or anything. Oh, that's kind of cool with the thing is chasing me. Okay, I love they use music and sprites from a lot of other stuff. Unfortunately, not original music in the game, but I read that they use a lot of other, like NES-ified. Oh, apparently we can't go down there. Okay, I guess we gotta go over to the right. Okay, let's drop down. There we go. Now we're good. Oh, I didn't even think I could fall down there. I was trying to avoid that guy. I guess we can't go right, so we'll go down farther. And we got these things. They use a lot of sprites from other games and music from other games, but they also use original sprite work for other random ponies and stuff for enemies. So even though you don't fight all the ponies of the My Little Pony universe, you fight a large majority, at least as the little regular enemies. Okay, so basically, yeah, Pinkie is exactly like Hardman. Fires out. It looks like balloons instead of the hard knuckle. That's kind of cool, so I guess we'll be getting a balloon ability for defeating her. And the whole screen, of course, shakes and freezes you when she crashes down on top of you. Is she actually like an ice cream? Is that what she's changing into here when she like kind of crashes down on it? I have to admit, like, as far as pony fandom goes, I like the show and I like watching the show, but I never have gotten into the fandom as much as so many other people have, as far as like fan fiction and fan characters and all kinds of stuff. I mean, they basically have ponyfied just about everything that has existed on the planet has a pony equivalent. That the fan base is extremely diehard, and I respect that anyone who's that diehard into anything. It's really cool stuff. So if I make mistakes, as much as I do enjoy the show and know a lot about the show, if I make mistakes or call things or don't say things, I apologize right ahead. You guys will... There's so many of you to know that clearly know a ton more than I do. So, since we defeated Pinkie Pie and we got Hardman's ability, it makes sense to go to the Rainbow Dash here on the right, which would be Top Man, normally in Mega Man 3, and Hardman move is powerful against Top Man, so gotta be careful here, don't get knocked down right into one of the pits pretty early on. Now, the review said the game was actually relatively easy, because they give you a lot of health, as we saw like the very big... Right before we fought Pinkie Pie, we got like a huge chunk of health, which... Imagine like regular Mega Man was just like, here's a ton of extra full health, like right before you actually fight the bosses. You would never have to really worry too much about having health going into any of the robot masters. Okay, so we have the rising blocks, we gotta be careful. Don't accidentally fly up into the ceiling. I like that Twilight turns pink when we equip Pinkie Pie's balloon ability. good job with the graphics. It seems like I'm sure most of the graphics are taken from other things, especially like backgrounds, like I already mentioned and stuff. But as long as it's well put together, I don't mind it in ROM hack. I don't play a ton of ROM hacks. First off, like I said, this one was kind of like completely random. Just like, you know what, I was working on Rollerblade Racer for Play It Through. Like I was finishing up, like I had a run done of the game, but I didn't really like it, so I went back and was like, and then I'll give it a couple more tries, and I got a run that you guys ended up seeing. And the other ones I felt a little bit more. But I okay, so this is kind of a transition. Oh, look. Oh, that's awesome. And that's kind of replacing the giant cat with the yarn balls from Top Man stage normally. Okay, cool. So anyway, I just like was on Facebook, and this like came up on my Facebook after I got home from MagFest. It was like one of the first things I saw on my Facebook wall. So I can't remember who posted it, if you are even on YouTube, because I have so many friends of mine in real life that aren't even on my YouTube page. But anyway, if you see this and you're the one who posted it, awesome, because you're the reason I'm playing this. And it had just come out, like it just got released like 2 or 3 days ago. I think like the second this ROM hack in particular came out. Okay, so here we go with Rainbow Dash now. Like I said, balloon power should work. Yep, awesome stuff. Just like Top Man. Instead, though, fires out clouds of lightning and then spins and flies at you. So yeah, just like Top Man, but that's pretty cool that we got the Rainbow Dash is a lot of people's favorites. I have a couple of stuff for Rainbow Dash. Though I have not seen my particular favorite pony yet, but we'll see what happens as we go through. And I'll, of course, point her out when we get to that point. Trying to think what else as we kind of get... I assume we're going to turn blue now that we got Rainbow Dash's ability here. We got the Rainbow Spin. Yep, turn blue. And we don't really need passwords here, so let's move on to the next thing. And now with Top Spin, okay, so that makes more sense to go to Shadow Man, which would be, in this case, Luna will be the pony or robot master it's time to do battle with, and it has a moon base. That's, you know, cool stuff. Exploding presents, always fun. I'm also currently working on some Mega Man stuff for my March of Mega Man. I don't have I have like 2 games I'm fully done with as far as running goes, but like there's 2 others I'm still like finishing as we speak. I actually have 2 of them open on my computer while I'm actually playing this right now that I'm working on. I don't want to give full detail. The only one I'm guaranteeing you guys are going to see is Mega Man X5. There's no doubt that game's finally being complete. I'm hoping to get some other ones done, including finally starting to move into fan game area, but only going to do like the best ones or ones that I consider really worth going through. Like this is just kind of like complete fun. Like I'm already practicing Mega Man a lot, so it makes sense to kind of play something like this. Oh, that's awesome. I love the enemies, the different, all kind of like the more minor ponies dropping stuff and attacking me here. Try not to fall into a pit while playing. So yeah, okay, good. I can grab some extra health here, but I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, I knew as soon as I grabbed that health, I was gonna fall down. I like that the magic is books instead of like your item meter, and then of course hearts for your health, which actually works pretty well. All the hearts, and you can see them slowly dissipate instead of having like just the actual normal health meter for Mega Man as we make it actually to the boss chamber. It looks like if I don't get completely burned and destroyed by fire before reaching the room. Of course, we got more health. So it's really hard actually to use Top Man's ability. If you've never played Mega Man 3 and just kind of seen it, Top Man's ability works kind of weird. You have to jump in the air and then use it in order to hit. And sometimes you can drain all your ability with it. Yeah, definitely the weakness here. Fires out the blades really slowly, but then dashes all around. I just keep trying to spin dash. Oh, of course I end up running out of it though, so I have to use the regular blaster to hit the last. There we go, come on. There we go. Good, I didn't end up losing a life. I thought I was going to lose a life there after I ran out of the top spin. Or rainbow spin, in the case of this. They're pretty easy things. So now that we have Shadow Man's ability, we have to take out Shadow Man's ability. Oh, it's Sparkman. Sparkman, which is, if I remember correctly, in the upper left corner of Mega Man 3's selection screen. So, I think that was actually Princess Celestia. Yeah, awesome. So that kind of makes sense. Luna strong against Celestia in this case, so we'll be using her move against her. So yeah, like I was saying, I was just like working on Mega Man already, so it was kind of like I'm in the groove of playing some Mega Man, so... And there's not a whole lot of classic style Mega Mans, which of course is my preference, left for me to play as far as videos go, so... I figured, yeah, I'll give myself a nice little break and play some classic style Mega Man. I really like the level design, I like the statues in the background. Cool stuff here. Okay, so these are the ones that kind of like you have to wait for them to open up and then they fire at you. It's kind of funny using the pony to replace what would be a giant machine in normal Mega Man. And the turtles instead of Matools here. Well, okay. Oh, I get. Well, I guess the level didn't want to be that short, so they, you had to fall down, I guess. I don't really need health, so we kind of avoid that. I'm sure the fires and all the pits are instant death, so we're just gonna avoid any spikes, any fires, any green or purplish or whatever kind of liquid we're gonna have to deal with. Oh, cool, the screen kind of got darker when we went down to more of the basement. Oh, nice stained glass stuff here. Definitely Castlevania-esque going on with the stained glasses in the background. And there we go. Right, so you get stained glasses, Castlevania, and you get there's the Skull Dragon guys again. You saw earlier. I think the weirdest thing we've seen so far is the giant Pinkie Pie head that kind of like jumps towards you instead of like the giant row. Okay, here we go. Here's Princess Celestia's battle, which is Sparkman, which we'll see how this ends up going. I need to get the is it like Moonblade here? Basically, is what she's gonna be end up. Cool stained glass stuff in the background. See Discord actually in the background as well. Get away from. Oh, okay. So she fires at the big things, but with Shadow Man's ability, just drain her health so fast. It's like, you know. So anyway, we'll finish her off. You think like Princess Celestia should have been like a much tougher fight. Like they should have like made the blast go at you like 100 times faster and like even fill up the screen even more than normal. So we have Celestia done, which gives us Spark, or basically whatever she has, and so that means Magnet Man is next. Which Magnet Man, I think, is at the bottom center. Which I don't remember who was actually there for bottom center. Oh, Rarity. Awesome. I have a couple friends who Rarity is their favorite pony. So. Then again, I think every pony at least has somebody that's their favorite pony. Like, there's just so big of a fan base that every pony has at least somebody out there that loves it more than any others. Kind of like a Gemini Man, or you know, all the crystal stuff sitting around here for her. So hopefully I didn't accidentally like pick a Gemini Man stage. I'm pretty sure this is where Magnet Man's located on the map, or on the selection screen. Oh look, another fake door! Awesome! All the colorful crystals. Well, then again, it is Rarity, so it makes sense to have all the crystals everywhere, because, yeah. So that actually does make sense that, like, her stage would be all the crystals. So I was just thinking that. A lot of drops down. Okay, wait for that. Yep, fall down. Oh, okay. Grab some health. Climb back up. And you're out right back down after taking out the enemy. I have a feeling that the broken crystals are instant death with spikes, so I'm just gonna like, okay, I gotta be careful not to jump too high here and not fall right down there. Awesome. Yeah, definitely the crystals are set up to like be instant death. I can pretty much guarantee that. And there was one of the magic or hearts, so grab that. There we go, nice. I was actually able to make that. I was afraid I was gonna fall down and have to work my way all the way back around. Thankfully I didn't, no? Take out these guys, make a jump. Thankfully I don't need any items. Whoop, watch out. Hey, look at it. We're actually like already at the boss chamber itself, so let's get out our move here. There we go. Now we should be able to take out, if everything worked correctly, Rarity should be weak. Yep, definitely looks like it. So Rarity has Magnet Man's ability, which instead summons giant crystals, diamonds, that rain down from the sky. The game slows down a little bit, it looks like here, but not bad at all. Oh, fired out the thing to block the shot. And it looked like she even laughed a little bit when she did the little thing to reflect the blast back. That was actually kind of cute. Okay, so Rarity is taken care of, which was Magnet Man. Which means that was Hard Man, right? So, crap, okay. So basically, I'm just gonna choose, because of the balance, I have to, that means the last three are strong and weak against one another. So we'll go right to actually the equivalent of Snake Man, because I haven't done, usually I start with Snake Man. I just, this time around didn't, because I just picked Pinkie. So yeah, okay, so Fluttershy is the equivalent of Snake Man, which I guess makes sense, because she loves animals, so she could summon, like, animals instead of snakes. Oh, awesome. Kirby's Adventure background, eh? That's really, really awesome. And even, hell, even Kirby music. So, cool stuff here. And it makes sense for Fluttershy to have a animal-themed or woodland creature-themed level, for sure here. Drop down. I'll go and hit side it. Yeah. I actually, never mind. I should have probably gone the other side. I would have been able to get an energy tank. Watch out, as the water is going to definitely push me over a little bit, but we're still good. Climb up. I know I'm actually talking a lot, but I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit hoarse. Just got back from MagFest 12. MagFest 2014. The best gaming convention, not only on the East Coast, but I can almost guarantee the best gaming convention probably in like almost the whole world at this point. Like, MagFest is just so awesome. If you've never heard of it, check out MagFest's website. It's every January in the Washington, D.C. area is where the con takes place, and it's really awesome. It's music and gaming fest. So it's all these bands there, as far as a lot of which are doing strictly video game cover music. It's great for DJs, regular bands, you know, of all kinds, whether you play like more classical style stuff, or you play rock, or you do rap, or it doesn't matter. Like, it's all gaming culture, it's all this music, it's all this gaming. The arcade is like the biggest arcade, like one of the biggest arcades in like the world that they're able to put in this building. Arcades from like the old original era to like the more modern stuff. I mean, you have like crazy taxis and driving games out the butt. It's awesome stuff. I'll kind of move on talking from it, but it's I always kind of promote it if I can a little bit. And I just got back, so I'm like still exhausted and excited because of being back and kind of missing it already. So unfortunately, I don't have a weakness. She's weak to would be the equivalent of Needle Man in this, and so I just have to use a regular Mega Buster, which is what I've always used, really, usually against Snake Man. That's usually who I start with, just like randomly. It's not like the easiest by any means. Though this fight's particularly easy because there's not much of a path to move back and forth here. And she's just easily traveling with her little creatures that she's firing out. I'm not even sure what animal they were. Were they bugs? I was expecting like the rabbit or something for Fluttershy to kind of throw out at me, but anyway, we got Snake Man's ability, which means we can take out Gemini Man, which is in the lower left corner of the main screen, which would leave us only Needle Man left for us to take out, which I guess Applejack is Needle Man. And that means... okay, so the great and powerful Trixie is the equivalent of Gemini Man in this Mega Man ROM hack. So yeah, anyway, screaming, partying, gaming for 4 straight days, and now just coming home and immediately jumping back into stuff. I was like, I'm gonna do a pony hack of all things. So either way, I'm hoping those who do watch this, do enjoy it. Nice cool design here. Definitely like some of the platforms and everything. Be careful not to accidentally fall down here in the electricity at the bottom. It's probably like an instant death, or at least good amount of damage done to me, so I'll just avoid that at all costs. I can fall down here. Maybe I should hug the right wall. No, it's fine. Take out these. Oh, okay, just forget it. Wait for the right timing here so I can jump in between these things. I have a few Mega Man games put aside, really ROM, but the ones that are like full fan game instead. Those are the ones really I'm going to be looking at doing for March of Mega Man this year. Oh, there finally! Oh, finally! Vinyl Scratch! Ah, favorite pony. Vinyl Scratch's best pony, DJ Pony. She is my favorite. So there we go. She did. At least she did make an appearance as right before the boss battle of Trixie. Vinyl Scratch finally makes her appearance. Let's get out the Search Snake and take it and battle here with Gemini Man, aka the great and powerful Trixie, in this game. Sorry, I got crazy there for a minute. It's like, oh god, it's best pony. So that means she's gonna clone herself. Yeah, okay. So we pretty much have what we're gonna be able to do. This battle her with these snakes, or bugs, or lizards, something. Anyway, battle her. Oh, there she goes. She's firing at the actual. Wow, she actually makes a giant clone of herself that bounces around the room instead of the Gemini laser. That's cool. So she's done. That's Gemini Man is taken care of, and that means there's only one left, which would be the equivalent of Needle Man, aka Applejack. Applejack is the last pony of the ones available for the 6 Robot Masters to battle, or the 8 Robot Masters. Why am I saying 6? Ignore me. Why? Why am I? Oh, I know why. I was watching a Mega Man 1 be played on All Games Done Quick, which is going on this week as well. Nice, we actually have. Oh wow, flying apples are immediately what attacks us at the beginning of the level, with nice like apple orchard in the background. Nice trees all set up and the pretty stuffs. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. The screen like sunset for a second, like turned orange in between. Well, I thought the whole screen was going to go to an evening time as we progressed through the opening here. Stupid turtle matools trying to take me out. Nope, more exploding presents. Whole lot of barrels set up. I guess the ones that are solid or like white color are the ones I can actually. Oh wow, it's Derpy. Derpy is second best pony. And she will always be Derpy, no matter what you want to call her or not call her. She will always be Derpy.